All right, hey everybody. This is DayTraderRockStar, and it's following up on the Bootcamp, 3-day Bootcamp we had. I hope you enjoyed that. We went over a lot of things for 3 days. You get to use the indicators for the next week, and get to use our platform, everything else that comes along with day trading radio. I hope you enjoy that. I just want to go over a couple of things just to kind of recap. And we're also going to be sending out in this, included in this email and this video update, a link that will give you the PowerPoint presentation, which has a lot of the notes on it and everything else that goes along with that. And again, if you're watching this video and you didn't sign up for the boot camp, we're going to have another one probably next month, so you could just keep an eye out for that, or just check out Day Trading Radio. If you would like to get this PowerPoint, just email me. I could get it to you. It's no problem. So let's just go over a couple of things. Again, our main concept here at Day Trading Radio, and again, trading, the boot camp was basically on trading short-term trades for daily income. Scalping for daily income, and basically using the MES contract. But you could use the Dow contract. You use the Nasdaq futures contract. We're trading futures, micro contracts, and and we're just taking 3 different setups, and basically it's a very stress-free way of trading, very stress-free. And especially if I'm teaching along the way, and we're actually seeing the setups, and I'm showing you the setups as they happen, and you can actually see the results of those setups. It's quite amazing to see it. The concepts of trend lines, the X marks the spot, the divergence, everything that comes along with it gives you such an edge here. I mean, if you are serious about trading and want to trade for a living, this is probably the best path to take. All right. I mean, I could only be passionate about it. I can only continue to do what I think is best for me. If there was something else out there better, I would be trading that style. This is a fantastic way of trading. It's a short-term trading technique, all right, and we're looking to profit, maybe take as many as 10 trades a day, but it could be as less as 1 or 2 trades a day. It doesn't really matter, but we know what trades they are. It's not really a gamble. We know what the stop is. We know what the profit potentials are, and we know how to identify them. And we have 2 tools that help you identify them. So we're going to talk about that today, because I want to move the chart over here to the Tradeometer and the Rockbot. Now, the Rockbot channel is a channel that comes with your futures package, Day Trading Radio. There's 2 packages you could get. You can get the daily. You can get the monthly. Basic Day Trading Radio does not include anything with the futures. The futures are the Tradeometer and the Rockbot and the Rockbot channel. If you're a lifetime member and you take actually could get the code and have that running on your own machine. But in most cases, a lot of people just have it on their machine. It opens up as its own separate window, and you can follow along and see where it trades. And this is today's trades, and you can see, I mean, it is, if you look at the entries and the exit, pretty much spot on all day. But it's also kind of a choppy day too. We were only up about 11, and you have to understand, and I try to teach this, understanding the best conditions to use some of your indicators. I have the Rockbot here on the 5-minute BTC, which is the Bitcoin contract. It works fantastic on this. Fantastic. It's just it's such a great thing. But even today, I was just looking at it. I said, you know what? I want to go actually kind of run some back tests on it and stuff, because having this on your side combined with the Tradeometer. So this is the Rockbot channel. All right, it's set for the 5-minute MES. I'm also going to put the NQ on here, the MEQ or MNQ, excuse me, of the September contract, which we're now trading in. The Rockbot is always on there, the 5-minute, but the 5-minute divergence much better. I like keeping it on the 5-minute divergence. The 1-minute divergence is a little choppy. The 5-minute is the way to go. We identify the 1-minute divergences. I identify those live on the air. And if I identify a 1-minute divergence and we get a 5-minute Rockbot signal and a Tradeometer signal or any other signal, we know that's a super signal, and that's just something that's just going to increase our confidence in getting that trade, maybe even a bigger position into that trade, because that's what we call a 2-star or 3-star divergence. So as the market continues to trade throughout the day, I'm, pointing out me or Paul's on Friday actually, so I'm sure he pointed out some of these nice divergences today, and you can see the moves and stuff. Let's move this over and kind of show you some things. Okay. So what I want to do is actually bring up, because on the Ninja Trader you could see, and you could actually backtest. So I'd like to look at the results and just kind of give you some food for thought here. So here's the strategy analyzer. Let me see if I can find it here on my screen here. Be here a second. Strategy analyzer, trade performance. Okay. Here we go. So this is set. This is the parameters I am using on the bot right now. Now the Rockbot. This is today's. This is just today's trade, the 17th, and this is working on the. This is just. I think I might have the parameters at this, or could be a little bit different. But the fact is, the formula will identify the setup and it will automatically take the trade. The parameters will help you, guide your trade there, and I'm just going to show you what I have as a default. So I'm looking at, on the 5-minute chart, a first target using five contracts on the MES, which is almost just about a half of ES or E mini contract, which is equal to 10 MESs. So this is still just a kind of a cheaper way of looking at taking these. You have to go in with a full E-mini contract. You could actually get in with the half of that by using 5 MESs. And that's a good way of doing it, because you could scale in and scale out, and that helps with your profits. So we're going to look at this right now. I have it set as 5 cars. First target, 8 ticks or 2 points. 2 cars come off. Take profits. Second profit, I think I have it at 20, but I just did the back test at 24. You can put whatever you want in there. 2 more come off. You don't have to worry about the stop loss ticks, because it's set down here. This is your stop loss type. You could set it to ticks. If you set it to ticks, then this would be this would override, and this is what the number would be used. Keep it on signal bar low, and that will just keep your stop at the bar of the candle bar of the divergence that it's identifying. A trailing stop means after it hits the first profit, a stop goes up and it protects the rest of the profit. So everything is, kind of a. And this is just today. So it took 13 trades today. 10 of them were winning trades, 3 were losing trades. But overall, it was a nice. This is today. I mean, this is really nice. It's a 76, almost a 77% profitability on. And again, this is just an automated system. Now we could adjust these and probably make this amount go up or down. If we could take 3 off here in the beginning, let's just see what happens. And then we take this, we push this to 1. You could back test this. Let's see what happens here. It was 320. So it's probably not going to move it too much. Now it dropped to 298. So, I like to keep the more, see the runners run. Actually, we could just let's put that at 0 and just have a trailing stop, follow it up, and see what happens there. No, that won't work as good. We're going to keep it the way it is. So 2 comes off, then 2 comes off, and then the last one is a trailing stop. So watch what happens. So that's just today. So let's go out to the week and just back test this for the week. We'll go back out to the 13th. So Monday to Friday. This is the Tradeometer, the Rockbot 5-minute MES that's on the Rockbot channel. All right, here it is. We're going to run it. It's going to point out all the setups it took this week and do the calculation and do everything. So let's see what's going on. Start date. I didn't change the date, did I? It says 13th to the 17th. 13th to the 17th. All right, good. Wow, nice. Wow, that's really nice. For the week. 85, almost 86% profitable. Total number of trades 64, 55 winning trades, 9 losing trades. That is a divergence for you. That's the divergence, and having a stop underneath the divergence low. It is key. I mean, and this is on the buy side too, and this is on a buy side that the market got creamed to the downside. I didn't apply the short side on this. You could also do the short side on that, but just to things. Average trade on that $18.77. I call it the $20 trades. But average winning trade is about $36 to $40. Average losing trade looks like it's red there. I can't really see it. It's like $80 maybe. But consecutive winners, 20 consecutive winners. Max consecutive losers 2. Largest winning trade 141. Largest losing trade 200 something. But overall, just massive upside potential there. And we could throw the same, I could show the same thing on the Rockbot Bitcoin chart. So just remember, such a great tool. You get it with your futures package here at Day Trading Radio. Next week we take what we learned on the Bootcamp and we apply it. We really apply it. We focused a lot on that, on the 1, 2, and 3 star divergences, our bull and bear flags. Today I actually got into a nice bull flag. I did it on the watch list. So if you watch the watch list today, I turned the watch list on because I noticed a bull flag, and I took that trade live on my video, and that was another one. And then we have the rotation play. So 3 real good trades that we're just looking for. That's it. 3 setups. It's our business plan. That's our business plan. That's when we go to work. That's what we do. We find these things and we profit off of them. There's not a lot of, again, it's concise, it's precise, the criteria is tight. Everything about it is going to help you be successful in trading. So let's take a look at the Tradeometer. Now, the Tradeometer, I didn't look at that too much today. We did go through, we blew through one area when we sold off, but we came back. Overall, again, this is a rotation type of setup, and you can see very close to being at the bottoms and the tops. This is working. I've always talked about it. You can find more information on the website on the Tradeometer if you would like to. My images disappeared. I guess my memory on my computer is a little used up. Should be arrows there. But again, the one thing I want to say is use both of these. You should dedicate a screen. You can actually run this behind the scene. Just open it up. All right, open it up, and I'll show you how to. We'll do that fast. There's a watch list. I just got the watch list out, so if you check your email boxes, that's the watch list for going into next week. So when you log in here, you open up the Tradeometer right down here on your right hand, lower right hand side of the screen. I'll move this up so you can see it better. So here's the Tradeometer. Here's the Rockbot channel. Click on the Tradeometer. It'll tell you a little bit about it. And then launch it. And it'll pop up here. And it'll backfill. And it'll pretty much everything's good to go. There's also historical charts here. You could go and do some of your own back testing. There's a lot of other things on here. You have to read about it, and you'll learn more about it, how to use a Tradeometer, etc. All right, speaking of the devil, we just had an alert here. We just had a Bitcoin alert. So we just had a Bitcoin divergence based off of this one candle spiking down below that candle. This stochastic held above the recent low. So really good, nice divergence. Be sure to see this start to move back up. A lot of people use this to just scalp the Bitcoin. Now there's different ways of doing it. Paul's RPMs are really, he knows all about scalping and trading Bitcoin. I put this on it because it works so good on Bitcoin, but I am strictly pretty much a regular equity futures trader. But this works so well on Bitcoin. You can even see it just identifies these divergences, takes profits on the way up, and it's good to go. There it goes right there, live action. I just went back and I just pushed it out the last couple of weeks here, beginning of the month, or to the 6th. Yeah, so I'm running this script all the way back, and we'll see what it comes up with right now. Because if the market does go into a major aggressive trend, it could stop it out a few times, which would do. But the majority of the time, the divergence give you. Let's see what it has here. Wow, 107 trades, 82% success rate, 88 winning trades, 17 losing trades. Nice profit. Everything looks great. Everything looks great. Now I'm curious. I'm just curious, very curious to see how that 16-minute. Well, I'm going to have to adjust it. I'm going to have to do some I have to optimize it if I'm going to use a 60-minute time frame. I don't want to waste your time on that. Just want to get that out to you. Really, 2 important tools you have. Be sure you use them. If you want to learn more about them, just ask me. I could run you through them. There's a lot of videos on the site about it, and also on Day Trading Radio YouTube page. There's a lot. Just do a search for the Rockbot or the Tradeometer, and there's just a lot of information there for that. So I think that's going to be it. I want to get this out just before the weekend goes. With it, you'll probably get an email from me soon, just with the files and stuff, along with this video. So this video will come with some files and stuff to complement this week's trading. All right, and going into next week, it'll be some tools you could use. Have a great weekend, everyone. Happy Father's Day to the fathers out there, and we'll see you Monday morning.